Hey guys, Lisa D, Soul Intentions. This is your daily dose of soul. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. Make sure you like and comment, and please share too, so that way you can pass on this wonderful information to anyone that you feel may benefit from it, whether it's friends or family. It would really mean a lot to me. So whether it's love or guidance, or maybe the answers that you're seeking from your spirit guides, we're going to provide that for you here from the Daily Dose of Soul. So let's get started. So we're going to start first with soul. See what will hopefully resonate with you today. Not all the cards may resonate with you, but that's okay. It might also. Just put your energy into the cards. Shuffle them a little bit. Okay. So imagination, which is a good thing. So basically imagination, and this is just saying that to use that imagination for creativity, whether it's in love, whether it's in career, whether it's in finance, whether it's just in your everyday life, you embrace and nourish the creative aspect of your mind. So basically embrace the creativity that you have within you. Maybe you're stuck as far as career is concerned, or trying to figure out your way, or just stuck in stuff that's going on in life. Well, the imagination card is here for you. So that's basically saying, you know what, take a step back. Deep down inside, you've got that creativity, so use that to help find the answers that you're looking for, and that is your soul card. So next we're going to see what the angels are saying. So this is a kickstart to your Friday. Hopefully you're having a fabulous Friday. Lots going on. And especially since everybody's been kind of recovering from that full moon that made a lot of people go crazy, get a little complicated. That's all right, because you know what? Things are going to be improving. We've got that new moon coming up on the 17th. So make sure you go to www.mysoulintentions.com. We've got a great event that you definitely want to take advantage of, and we'll talk more about that in the end of this Daily Dose of Soul. So the goddess of nature. Basically, that card is saying that you reap what you sow, and your dream is coming into fruition. So the seeds that you've been planting, everything is going to be coming together. I know that's probably you, right? So you definitely want to embrace the fact that, hey, you know what? All this hard work I've been putting in, all these little seeds that I've been kind of putting around, is really basically, I'm going to be able to see those rewards very, very soon. So that's an amazing message from the angels. And spirit guides, what do they want us to know today? So and I like to use a bunch of different decks because they all kind of tie into one thing, but still there's some really good messages that come out. And if you join me on my free live show on Facebook, facebook.com/Soul Intentions, and I do that many times a week. You can like and follow my Soul Intentions Facebook page, turn on those notifications, and find out when I go live. You can ask for free questions. Those are free questions, plus I do a card pull as well, and you'll see that I do offer, unlike other psychics, instead of saying I'm drawn to a specific person, I actually will try to read cards for everybody in there. So I just ask that everybody is patient, but you should definitely take advantage of that, and I hope to see you in there sometime. So today, the spirit guides are wanting us to know Yang. This is definitely a good one. So now, the essential message itself is the masculine principle of movement and creative activities, so the power to make things happen, taking action. So you'll notice that a lot of these cards are in that forward momentum. So the spirit guides are saying that Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. So now is the perfect time to act. So again, from what the angels were saying, as far as those seeds that you've been planting, for those rewards to be reaping, well, now is the time to be acting too. So you can easily build that momentum. Just keep things moving on a forward and positive note, and you're definitely going to start making some headway. So this card basically signifies that new life is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome, and there's no reason to hesitate. So don't be afraid of change. Be open to the things that you're going to be receiving, and that you are the shaper of your destiny. So that's an amazing card from the spirit guides. So thank you so much, spirit guides, for that one. Maybe you're inquiring about love. Well, let's see what the love cards are going to say. So maybe you're struggling with love. Again, that full moon that we just had, it's kind of, especially if you were a Pisces, Virgo, or Scorpio, you were affected the most, even though all the zodiac signs were definitely affected. A lot of complicated situations that everybody kind of was going through. Even if you were trying to, ignite that fire and wasn't, you're getting a lot of kickback. Well, again, that was because of that full moon. So hopefully things are on the up and up. All right. So as far as love, we're getting yang again. That's a positive thing. I've never done that before. All right. So on the aspect of love, basically, same thing, forward momentum, circumstances are supporting action on your part. And it's okay to make the first move. So if there's somebody new that you're like, oh, wow, he's really cute. That guy that works in the coffee shop, that barista or whatever, make that move. Don't be scared. Forward momentum, remember that. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. Now, in matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good. So go forth with assurance, trust, have faith, believe in yourself. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. So go ahead and take that lead. It's okay to make that first move. It's okay to be traditional too, but in this particular case, the spirit guides are telling you, as far as love is concerned and your general daily message, that forward momentum, take action, do it now. Don't be scared. How are you going to know unless you take that risk? You know what I'm saying? Money and finance. Let's do that one again. Watch it be yang. That would be kind of funny. All right. So let's see. So as far as finance is concerned, thinker for your finance card and money issues or anything like that. A lot of people have come to me, wondering, is everything going to pan out because of this pandemic? Are things going to improve in my life? Well, I always say that it's a good time to be resourceful. It's also a good time not to worry, because when you do worry, you tend to manifest that worry, and it's going to cause more negative energies to come to you. It's going to put that delay in that promotion. It's going to put a delay in you, getting that abundance that you deserve. But what the spirit guides want you to know, as far as the money, career, prosperity, calculated action is called for now. So it's important to sit down and plan a strategy. So it's basically saying that you have to do the work. I always recommend, because I'm also a certified life coach, that you want to get a journal, kind of write things down, because when you do it the old school way, instead of just thinking about it, because the thinking tends to cause overthinking, but when you write things down, you're literally seeing things. And as you're visually seeing it on paper, it tends to help with that brainstorming. It's going to help bring out more ideas. And even if you close up that book and you go back to it later, you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. What would be perfect would be this idea that I just came up with when I wrote that down a few days ago. So the brainstorming will start to pan through, but focus on the steps you're going to take to claim the prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal. Basically, like I just said. So that's just a confirmation of basically what I just said. As far as writing things down, I guarantee you that old school way is so beneficial. Whether you're trying to start a business, whether you're trying to come up with some ideas as to moving up in the company, maybe you're looking for a career change, write it down. I'm telling you, that old school way is totally beneficial, and you'll always hear me say that. Not only as a psychic, I do that because I always feel like I'm not a psychic, but I am psychic and a medium. But even as a life coach and a certified relationship coach, same thing, writing it down. Get yourself a nice journal that you're going to always want to write stuff in there. And if it's for a personal journal, do your personal journal, but then keep your business or work related journal separate. Why? We're not even going to talk about my businesses and stuff, but it's always good to kind of keep those all separate, because then that way, if you're like, hey, I have these ideas, you're going to always grab that work journal. You're not going to grab your personal journal, which we'll talk about that on another day. So that work or that business related journal is going to have all those ideas. It's going to have, maybe you come up with some events, maybe you come up with, some concepts for whatever business, or maybe you come up with, experiences that you didn't even know you could list or have that might go into a newer position so that you can move it up in the company. So there's just some different things right there for you. Before we wrap up, let's check and see. Now, for those who definitely need to take some time for themselves, because I always recommend, even though you're a hard worker, you're always constantly in the move, sometimes you have to take a step back, take time for yourself, and practice a little self-love. So we're going to see what the self-love cards are. All right. I'm going to grab a couple of these. And this is for both guys and girls. It's not just. So, very, very key. Be still. That's one of your things. Sometimes it's so hard, especially if you have children. Like, I don't have kids, I have a dog, but I still am constantly on the move. But if you have kids, or if you just, are just constantly doing stuff and you just don't have time for you, or you don't have time to think, guides are telling you got to be still. Even if it's just start with 5 minutes. If you don't meditate, maybe start. That's really going to help kind of calm you. It's going to help relax you. So just take a minute, but start as low as you can. If you can start with 15 minutes, that's even better. But start with 5 minutes. Start with 15 minutes. But just be still. Like, if you have to hide in a closet and just be chill for a little bit. Another one is a beauty ritual. Again, guys and girls, same thing. You don't have to wear makeup or anything like that. But just something to where maybe you're taking care of, getting your toes done, guys. Guys should get their toes done. It's really relaxing, believe me. You'd be like so addicted. Go get a facial or maybe go get your makeup done or something like that. But just treat yourself, basically. So that's kind of what the self-love cards are basically saying. And to wrap things up, last but not least, I actually just got these cards and I actually absolutely love them. So this is going to tell you, because I am certified in crystals. There's some crystals, though, out there that I did not know about, because this card deck is really teaching me a lot. But there's also a message as far as the cards, you know what I mean? So, all right. So emerald is your crystal today. So if you don't have emerald, well, you might want to invest in getting some crystals if you're into that kind of thing. It's not mandatory. However, this represents the chakra number 4, which is your heart chakra. So this is good to bring in more love. It's going to help bring in more friendships. It's going to create unity. So that's what the emerald stone is good for. Anything green, but the emerald, if you're a May baby, you're familiar because that's your birthstone. But the emerald stone is going to be your stone for today. So again, it's going to talk about bringing in more love, and not just romantic love. Like I said, friendships and unity, and that's what the emerald crystal represents. So, all right. So make sure, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Daily Dose of Soul today. Make sure you subscribe to my page. I would love for you to share it with anybody else, and I hope you'll come back and check out the next Daily Dose of Soul. Also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. You can see the information in the descriptions. I'm going to try to figure out stuff to where you can go click here and click here and click here and click here. Trust me, I'll get it. But I appreciate you joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Lots of love and blessings to you. Mwah. And thank you for joining me for this Daily Dose of Soul.